Fuck! Damn it! Yeah, I'm never doing that again. What's up, y'all? So I was bored the other day, so I decided to watch a My Hero movie. And already, I just want to point out how crazy it is that we got 4 My Hero movies. Like, I genuinely thought they would have stopped after the 3rd one, but no. They run it back and made it even crazier than the last 3. But that's not the movie I'm going to talk about. I mean, you've seen the title. I wanted to talk about it because the stakes in that movie were so high. It genuinely made me wonder, like, what made them go that hard for a non-canon movie. But I held your ears long enough. Without much further ado, here's My Hero Academia: Heroes Rising. They appear to be transporting something important inside that truck. They manage to shake off the heroes and then are met up with Endeavor. Endeavor then reduced them to ashes, but turns out those were just clones. And who or whatever was in that container disappeared. At the same time, we see Principal Nezu, All Might, and the head of the Public Hero Safety Commission having a meeting. Now that their number 1 hero is retired, they're trying to think of a way of training the next generation of heroes. They come up with the initiative to send them to Nabu Island. Here they will get to do actual hero work by helping the population doing various minor jobs. One.
そうだった。個性は遺伝する。
Uh-oh. The next day on our island, when nothing bad ever happens, the little kid from yesterday, whose name is actually Katsuma, comes back and apologizes for yesterday. Deku tells him it's fine because at the end of the day, they were both okay. He then delivers a speech about how ensuring that everyone is safe is the number 1 priority for a hero. We also learn that him and his sister lives alone. Their mother passed away, and their father is currently away for work. We go back once again to our 2 siblings, just chilling at a park when the group who attacked their dad now showed up to the island and immediately starts to fuck shit up. After assessing the situation, Bakugo's group goes on the beach. And immediately as soon as he gets there, obviously, he starts talking shit. I would hate being saved by Bakugo. I couldn't live with the fact that this asshole saved my life. I would much rather have the villain kill me right then and there. But after talking all that shit, he does get controlled by the villain. Well, for a short time, cause he is built different, as much as it pays me to admit it. And then proceeds to commit attempted murder. The future number 1 hero, ladies and gentlemen. Like, he killed him, like he's dead. Like he has to be dead. Okay, but let's look at what's happening on the review side for a moment. And yeah, they get absolutely washed. This is not even close. Checking back on the siblings, they're running away, trying to hide inside their house when... Okay, dude, why'd you do that? You just destroyed 2 kids' house for absolutely no reason. Also, it turns out the villain is after Katsuma. So, run? Deku hopefully comes to the rescue and then tries to take on the guy by himself and sounds familiar. And despite his best effort, he does get overpowered by the villain, who then tries to steal his quirk, which thank God doesn't work, but now he's unable to move, which is not good. Bakugo comes in to try and save the day, but immediately get washed alongside Deku. As both of them were about to be history, bro just starts spazzing out of nowhere. Okay, so what the hell happened? So the person that the League of Villains was transporting earlier turned out to be this guy, 9. He volunteered to be experimented on, so like All For One can use multiple quirks at once. The quirk that he tried to steal from Katsuma's dad, unfortunately for him and fortunately for us, it wasn't compatible with his blood. He needs to find the same exact quirk, but with a blood of type B. Unfortunately for all of us, Katsuma fits the description. I'ma just keep it real. Y'all saw how y'all got cooked out there. So I just say, we give them the kid and we all go home. Who's with me? Yeah, of course, yo ass would say that. So after all of for 2 days, they come up with a plan. Step 1, split them up. Step 2, jump the shit out of him. Dawn breaks, the villains are approaching, it's time to fight. Momo and Aoyama takes care of splitting the group up. Ochako and Sero are the first line of defense against Nine, but hey, at least the villains are split up. So that's phase 1 complete. On to phase 2. Jump the shit out of it. Back to the other group. They are trying to hold Nine as best as they can, but nothing works, and they're all out of standing, which means it's now time for the main characters to step in. Back to the first group, Tokoyami and Ashido are holding their own against Light. Yes, that's her name. Ashido gets hit, and then Tokoyami starts tweaking and destroys everything in its path. Mission accomplished? Going back to Shoto's group, and they actually managed to pin down the guys, so good job, guys. And of course, it couldn't be that easy. Okay, laser beams now, dude. Like, seriously? Like, that's just doing way too much at this point. Seeing how desperate their situation are, the group comes up with a strategy to finish him off. Lida will distract him using his quirk, thus creating an opening for Shoto. Then Kirishima will protect Shoto using his quirk so that he can approach it, and that is when Shoto will deal the final blow by literally freezing him to death. Second villain down, one more to go. Bakugo and Deku are trying their best against Nine, but they are clearly outmatched. Sero tries to step in, but immediately gets cooked. Chaku tries to help too, but also gets cooked. They try to fight back, but ultimately they get cooked. As the sun shines through once again thanks to the students, the pros finally arrived on the scene. Deku apologizes to All Might for losing One for All. Well, thanks to plot, I mean a miracle from the power itself. He can actually keep his powers. And it also erased Bakugo's memories. How convenient. Everyone is safe and sound. The villains got arrested. The kid's father is back. Nine got packed up by Shigaraki. And Deku got to keep his powers. This was My Hero Academia Heroes Rising, and dude, what a movie it was. If you would have told me that this was the end of the My Hero Academia series, I would have believed you. The idea of Deku giving One for All to Bakugo genuinely sounds like a plausible ending to the series. But what do you guys think? I'm curious to see what are your guys' thoughts on this movie. This was Greg. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like watching me being irreasonably invested in fictional characters, you should definitely subscribe. But this was it for me. I'll see you on the next one, and until then, don't forget,
Go beyond! Plus!